If you've been on Twitter, you know what this is going to be. Chat, we're going to be making a tier list of sorts. With a tier list, smash, maker, blah. What kind of tier list do you think we're going to be making, guys? That's right. We're going to be talking about who's a shoto, snot a shoto, half shoto, trash. Nobody even wants to think about what kind of shoto that this character will end up being, you know what I mean? Of course, we're gonna need a monkey shoto tier list, you know, the monkey shotos. I, the world's smartest Super Smash Bros. Fighting game player, am going to enlighten you as to what characters are shotos and what characters are not shotos. There's a lot of strife in the community recently. There's always been a bit of a quarrel, war, if you will, between FGC and Smash community. I'm gonna finally put a pin in it. Junior, guys, the cool thing about Junior is that he's got boxing gloves. He's got fists for punching. And although he's got no toes showing, which is a pretty big part of being a shoto, that brings him to half shoto. He may not have aimbot, but he does have the hands. Jigglypuff is not a shoto. She does not have toes to seep through sandal. Actually, she is barefoot. Hold on. No, you need a disgustingly detailed like foot if you want to be a shoto. No toes, no shoto. Duck Hunt Dog, not a shoto. Just a dog. Captain Falcon, he may have the hands, but he's got no, he doesn't have the boxing gloves like him. It's not a shoto. Dr. Mario, too educated to be a fighter. So Corrin is a shoto? Correct. That is super correct. Where is Corrin? Contrary to popular belief, Corrin is indeed a shoto. No, I think it's a half shoto because although there is no aimbot, no gloves slash hands slash mitts to be tossing around, she got the feet, you know what I mean? She got the footwork. Oh, whoa, stop right there, all right? Subscribe to the channel right now, and ain't nobody's gotta get hurt. Banjo-Kazooie, half shoto. Why? Because he scraps. And if you think about it, the egg is kind of like a Hadouken, but like a little, it's like a prehistoric Hadouken. Similar to, K-Rool. I'm like secretly rolling dice and just deciding where these people go. Lucario is literally a fighting type. He has Hadouken. He doesn't have Shoryuken. However, I consider Lucario to be a shoto. You know why? Because he's mad cheesy. Mega Man, half shoto. Correct. He has Shoryuken, Hadouken, and he's blue. Joker, not even close. Just a dude. Lucina, not even close. Just a gal. Lucas, just a boy. And he's wearing shoes. Pika! Oh, Luigi? Hold on. Yeah, I'd actually rather talk about Luigi, who's absolutely a shoto. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't really think I have to explain it that much farther. What do you guys think Ken is? Do you guys think Ken is a shoto? I'm kind of having a hard time putting a pin on exactly where Ken is. Trash? I also kind of think that Ken's a little trash. You know why? Hold on. Let's look at this. Look at this leg. Oh, wow. They're actually both here. Wait, are they wearing the same gloves? Oh, I'm running out of bullet points here. Oh, guys, we forgot one of the most important parts of being a shoto. Being obnoxiously ripped. Dude, why do they look the exact same? I'm trying to, like, finesse this into lying. But it's not working. What the hell is this? Sorry, Ken. You've been deemed trash, apparently. Where'd you go? I'll put you back here somewhere. When I find you, you're going right into the trash. All right, we can't find him. Sonic the Hedgehog, not a shoto. Although he is blue, and no, he's not a shoto. Luma is basically a sentient Hadouken, not quite enough. Bad man, trash. Nobody likes this character. All right, Ryu, we found Ryu. Shoto, he's got what it takes. He invented the term shoto. Meta Knight, just not a shoto. Just a dude. Oh, found Ken. You guys think Ken's trash? Because here's the problem, right? Here's the problem that I have with putting Ken in trash, is that ZSS is gonna be here. Because we can all agree, right? But that would also mean that I would have to put Ken next to ZSS. And we don't want that, do we? I just think it's a little messed up. All right, I've decided I can't put ZSS next to Ken. We've been through too much together for me to do her dirty like that. Crom, nope, he fights with a sword. Fights with the sword. Fights. Ooh, actually, when you think about it, Dedede could kind of be a shoto. I could see him in a fighting game. This is something I'm sure no one has ever typed in before. Well, apparently he doesn't know Shoryuken like I thought he did. So, sadly, he goes into the not a shoto tier list. Ganondorf, he's like M. Bison. He's not a shoto. Hero's got Hadouken. Hadouken! Half shoto, all of them. They can all go. It's a party in the half shoto area. Greninja, No Shoryuken, no Hadouken, bare feet. Nope, you go into the Snot of Shoto. These two little runts, no shot. Snake, he's a scrapper. I've never known Snake to be a coward. Completely irrelevant to whether or not he's a Shoto. He doesn't really fight with his hands except for punching. He doesn't do uppercuts. Man, Snake, you kind of disappointed me there, big guy. Oh, half. We got a half one. Sephiroth. He can actually charge a Hadouken to multiple levels. He's one of the few characters that have EX inputs. I know some of you Smash players might be a little scared of hearing EX inputs, but don't worry, guys. It just means the move is more powerful or something. There's probably some other added effects, but you need not to worry about it. Piranha Plant. This might be a hot take, but I think Piranha Plant is teetering on the edge of Shoto and half Shoto. And I shouldn't really have to explain why. Byleth, cringe, you fight with a sword. Get him out of here. Steve, you see, when I think Shoto, I think brain dead, non-interactive, cringe. Quite frankly, you know, Steve, Enderman, Alex, and Zombie all quantify as those things. Oh, guys, I can't believe it took this long. Donkey Kong is Monkey Shoto. He's got the hands. What else needs to be said? He's monkey. Hold up. This has to be an image, right? Literally, he's in a fighting game with this dude. Definitely trust me. Wow, this anime is great. Do you guys think Diddy Kong quantifies as a monkey Shoto? Because he's got the hands to do it. And Banana beats real Hadouken. So I'd say he's monkey Shoto. Wii Fit Trainer, I would say is a half Shoto. You know, they teeter on the edge of, like, you know, charge character, but they have Hadouken. And there you go. Villager. He's got the mitts. He's got the mitts. He has the ability to play on his opponent's level. So if he's playing against a Shoto, for example, he can become a Shoto. Sadly, Isabelle does not qualify, as she can only kind of semi-obtain a Hadouken. Villager was in Ken's reveal. Does that count? Oh, he was, huh? Kind of like Incineroar, too. And, you know, if Ken's a Shoto, like people say he is, anything associated with Ken by proxy is a Shoto. Oh, Terry Shoto, 100%. That one doesn't even need to be talked about, dude. Terry, he's got aimbot. Sheik, I would like to imagine Sheik is pretty ripped, but... And no short, oh, nothing. Sorry. Pit doesn't quite fit the bill for any of the above. Pyra might as well have aimbot, right? Sonic has aimbot too. Wait, he's onto something. Wait! Sonic does have aimbot. That's auto Shoto tier. God, how could I have been so stupid? Palu also has aimbot. On the contrary, it's called auto reticle. So it just places a reticle and shoots, even if nothing's there. It tries to aimbot. It doesn't quite do well enough, which is why she goes to half Shoto. Roy, he mashes probably just as hard as most of the Shotos. You know, he fights Casper more than he fights the opponent. Kirby for Shoto? Oh, dude, yeah, he could just become a Shoto. We're getting to the end of the list, guys, and I think we've got something magical here, and definitely very agreeable. I think if I posted this on Twitter once we're done, people will super agree with it, right, guys? Min Min from a fighting game. What more needs to be said? Zelda. I don't even like Zelda. Yikes. I can't even say his name. I'm gonna throw up just thinking about him. Little Max Shoto. He's not a Shoto. He's not a Shoto. How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? He's a half Shoto. He's got the mitts. He's got the brain dead, but that's all he's got. Mythra Shoto. She fights with a sword, dude. Can't be a Shoto if you fight with a sword unless you qualify for a lot of the other things. Inkling. I do not think Inkling is a Shoto. She's got a gun. Name one fighting game character with a gun. Me Brawler, 100% Shoto. Gloves, Shoryuken. Probably has a Hadouken at some weird degree. And, you know what? There's probably like we're probably gonna get a Mii costume that, you know, we're all really excited for. Toon Link, Sword, Trash, Wario. Do you consider pooping yourself a Hadouken? It's like a Hadouken in your pants. And his jab, too, is kind of like a Shoryuken. Yes, yes, okay. Hadouki, if you will. I'm scared to type that into Google, so I'm not gonna do it. And don't do it at home either. I warned you. Mii Gunner and Samus missiles technically have aimbot. Excellent point, dear Watson. Rob, he does have a play the game for you kind of like vibe to him, you know what I mean? I'd say he's brain dead enough to, you know, make the cut. And he scraps. His jab, that's it. All right, I sold it. I guess hella ripped, true, but that doesn't mean much. He's got a sword, you know? And we're making a list that makes sense, so swords are no-go. I'm starting to think Pac-Man is not a Shoto, guys. Melon is basically Hadouken. I just disagree. So Ridley is a Shoto. And by that logic, you could also say None of these characters are Shotos. You're forgetting about Brain Dead Yoshi, big guy? True. And okay, so he's Brain Dead, has less clothes than the average character, and nobody likes him. Shoto. Robin? He's got several levels of Hadouken, so he's got the EX thing going for him. Does Robin wear gloves, or am I stupid? Is that gloves? I guess. You know, those are kind of gloves. And he's got the fire that, you know, there's too many Hadoukens to ignore. Just a Shoto. Wolf? Nah. Not even a half. Bayonetta cheats kind of similar to the Shotos. Like these guys. They all cheat. That's kind of an interesting little theme where all these characters are pretty cringe. Weird. I think Shoto means cringe. I think they figured it out. Ness? Not a Shoto. Not even a little bit. Ivysaur? Just a leaf dog. Squirtle? Just a turtle. Charizard? Got fire. Not really a Hadouken. It's like flame breath. Not aimbot. Nope, no aimbot. Peach. She does have stupid mechanics. You know, she could. You know, that's kind of like what it's all about. You know. Top 10 Mr. Saturn moments. True. Shotos fight mono a mono, right, guys? Falco. Nah. I think the rest of these just go here, and I think I'm right too. I don't think I've ever been wrong, and I think not enough people talk about that. This is it. I have now finally deemed the characters, guys. I did it. We now know who the real Shotos are. The monkey Shotos, which are obviously more important. The half Shotos, which means they almost make the cut. And I'm sure some of you probably like skip towards the end of the video to see the list. However, make sure you go back and you look at the characters. You're like, how did this happen? And you look. Because there's a lot that you'd probably think that about. Curious how Curb is a Shoto? Alright, watch this. You see this? Shoto. See this? Double Shoto. Nothing more needs to be said. Wow, this is awful.